Stand by for a start. They're off. Cashel Palace won the break from the inside. Away well is the agency also. Housewife, the favourite Earth Storm, goes forward. Maynack drives across and Blood Saint is out there very deep when they settle down. Tactics also quite wide in the early stages as the agency goes to the lead. NICKELPLAY further back in the field. Two brothers behind those, being followed by Hot Lips Lil. Good on you. Back there as well is Millie's Clever 2, a length and a half to Molly McGee, and Birchmont settling down last. Inside the 700 they head, and Blood Saint continued to work across and took over. It's Blood Saint who leads the way. 3/4 the break, going up running second. On the outside, Maynack with Earth Storm splitting those, and they're being followed by Tactics, who goes up now. In fact, it's a line of 4 at the top of the straight. Behind those with nowhere to go is the agency. It's looking for the way through. So's Housewife. It'll have to come around heels as Tactics on the outside of Earth Storm reaches the lead. Tactics and Earth Storm are together. Here's NICKELPLAY though. NICKELPLAY and Housewife getting through the congestion. NICKELPLAY races up. It grabs the lead and clears away from them. It's NICKELPLAY. NICKELPLAY, Too Good beat Housewife. Earth Storm the fave. Third, Tactics fourth from Cashel Palace. In behind them, the agency didn't see a lot of daylight. They were followed further back by Millie's Clever 2 with Summer Mood, and then wider out Birchmont. In behind those two brothers, Maynack, Good on you, finished further back in the field. Also back there as well, Molly McGee, Hot Lips Lil, Blood Saint with the tail enders, and back with those is Great Edition. NICKELPLAY letting down very impressively the Playing God filly. First up, ridden by Luke Campbell, and running away with the Valet Leslie Smith maiden in impressive fashion. Number 14 is the winner. NICKELPLAY drawing away from them. Put its stamp right on proceedings in the last 150, defeating Housewife, who did get momentarily held up in the straight, and Earth Storm was there. Had to work a little, but goes down again, and another minor placing, remaining a maiden. Not so NICKELPLAY by Playing God out of Nickel Queen by Uncle Mo for Santo Waliado, Nev Carolyn Parnham, also M. Scott, R. Aramel, Ben and Neil Randall, and winning at a third lifetime start. And they'll no doubt be revving things up down in Scarborough after that result. 16 Housewife second by Capitalist from Casadiva for Grant and Delana Williams. Willie Pike aboard. 13 Earth Storm by Calix from Bombay. Russell Stewart, Stephen Parnham third, and Tactics was fourth home. And the agency was held up a bit, but then just started to really flatten off and couldn't sprint and let down with them when a gap eventually did come. It was an impressive win by NICKELPLAY. Scoring by a length and a half, it was a half a length second and third. The times 1:12.31. They've run home the last 6 in 35.46. To the next event, race number 4, the Reliable Asset Maintenance maiden over 1,200 metres. 10 Wrexham, 15 Anabalistic, 18 Rodney O'Rodney. Are out with 19 Run Along John, and Clint Johnston Porter, the hyphenator, goes on to 17 Surround Me. An impressive win, Lockie. She got through between horses, let down her last 200, looked very sharp.
Certainly did, Darren, and now joined by winning trainer Neville Parnham. Neville, NICKELPLAY back at the races today. How's she furnished since the last time we saw her at the races?
Yeah, look, it was a plan we put into place, and hopefully sort of was able to come back and be successful, and then follow in hopefully towards maybe a champion fillies. And like she couldn't have done it any better than that. Like she'd drawn a bit awkward, but she finished up getting a pretty good run and missed a lot of interference that was happening in the race. There was some kamikaze riding going on there, but Stewards will be there till midnight doing this race, I reckon. But yeah, but she happened to miss all that, so that was good. And she let down well, and I think she's a pretty nice horse. She ran a couple of really nice races during the winter, but we decided to put her away and see if we could bring her up, qualify her, and hopefully she can sneak her way in. Yeah.
As you said, it was a messy run race. You must have been pleased with the path that Luke was able to plot out into the clear, and from there she never really looked like getting beat.
No, once you got her into a bit of daylight, yeah, there was a 5 deep line, and it was just behind that line there was more interference going on, but she was behind that lot, but she was able to come out of that, and he did give it a good steer. And yeah, we just sort of spoke about it this morning. I said, don't overthink it, just put her in the third or fourth line, and just try and sort of find some daylight, and hopefully she can find the line as good as we think she can. So.
As you said, she's potentially a Champion Fillies type of horse. Does she now go to a Burgess Queen en route to the Champion Fillies?
Oh, we'd like to, but we'll just see if she gets a run, I guess. But she's only won a maiden, so it might be a little bit. As long as we sort of get another win into her, yeah, if she gets a run in the Burgess Queen, we'll go that way. But if she doesn't, we'll try and win a race in between somewhere, and hopefully get into a Champion Fillies.
Great result, well done.
Cheers, thank you.
There's Neville Parnon, and I suspect Lukey Campbell will be very, very happy when he hears his boss say that was a nice ride.
Exactly right. It was a nice ride, Luke, and a very nice pickup. I'm sure when Stevie made his decision, you were pretty happy that you were able to pick one up.
Yeah, definitely. Look, this filly, she's got a world of ability, and even today, she won really well, but when I did get to the front, she did want to stargaze a bit, and I just had to sort of keep using the whip on her just to keep her on the job, but I actually felt like she still had more to give. So when she gets up into a bit of better company, I think she'll run some nice races.
Probably going to get that tap on the shoulder from Stevie saying, I'll have that one back, thanks.
Yeah, well, it is Stevie's ride, and Stevie's at the track every morning working really hard, so I'm just very fortunate that my boss gave me the call up, because Stevie was obviously going to ride Earthstorm, which obviously has a lot of ability too. So, yeah, I was very fortunate today to get on her back today, but yeah, Stevie's more than welcome to get back on her.
What about one that you trialled and ride in the next in Sky River? What can you tell us about that filly?
Look, her trial wasn't too bad. We had a really good run in her trial. We were 1-1 and she travelled really well. She didn't let down as well as the two in front of us did in that trial, which was Playfair and one of my other boss's horses called Tactics, which just raced. So, look, from barrier 5, I'll be hoping to be sort of in behind the speed if I can, so in the first 6. But, yeah, we'll work it out from there. She might be looking for a little bit further, maybe.
Nice result, nice ride, well done.
Thanks, Scott.
There's Lukey Campbell combining with his boss, Neville Parnham and NICKELPLAY to take out the third here at Belmont Park. On the other side of the break, we'll be taking a look at a feature story on the Pierce brothers and also a look at a Hall of Famer in Paula Wag.